Hello, welcome again. Coach Phill here, high performance coach for businesses and individuals, where we help you not to just realign your teams, but to realign yourself so that you can produce more, you can have a bigger impact, and make a difference in your industry. Today, I've got a great video for you. Now, you know I do a lot of executive coaching. I do a lot of one-on-one executive coaching with some of the high performers in around the city where I live. And one thing that I've discovered that is really catching up with everybody is burnout. Okay, I had two people come to me last week. They said, you know what, coach, I'm burning out. And then I met another one. She's a lady. She was kind of zombie walking. Okay, I met her in the supermarket and she passed me twice, and she's my client. We're supposed to know each other. She passed me twice. Then I realized, you know what, she's actually burnt out. So I stopped her and said, hey, what's up? She said, oh, I didn't see you there. I said, what's up? What's going on? She said, you know what? I am so tired. I haven't, had enough sleep in so long. And I was thinking, hey, you cannot sustain high performance. You cannot do what you ought to do to make the difference you ought to make, especially as a leader, business owner, and in any sphere, okay? So I thought, hey, how about we talk about how to avoid burnout, okay? You're going to love this because it's a short, quick one where you can just implement immediately. Number one, what you must understand is it's not that we are not, burning out comes not because we're working too hard, not because we're pushing too hard, because that is part of being an entrepreneur. That's part of being a leader. You got to push, you got to do what you got to do. But it comes because of our inability to recover sufficiently, okay? Burnout comes because you're not recovering sufficiently. You're not doing whatever it takes to recover. So I got 3 tips for you today, which will help you to not only recover, but to continue working hard and producing the results you need. Number one, you must get deliberate. And that's the word. Deliberate about your rest. Deliberate about your sleep. Deliberate about your rejuvenation. Okay? Now, I want to break it out very quickly for you. You got to at least during the day, you must have breaks between what you're doing. You must take breaks where you stand up, breathe in, take a walk, do whatever it takes to have those breaks to just recover. Because if you're just going, the brain is what? It's getting fried, okay? You got to take a step back and say, okay, I'm going to take 10 minutes out. I'm going to sit down and meditate, okay? I'm going to do a rejuvenation meditation, okay? Where I'm just going to sit and I'm going to release all the negative energy, and then I come back up and I'm ready to go for the next one. Be deliberate about it. You can't delegate such stuff, okay? It is just to help you to what? To remain on form, okay? Next, you must have adequate sleep. I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you want to change the world. If you're not resting enough, you will burn out. When you burn out, you're useless to everybody else, okay? So think about it. And what is adequate sleep? At least 7 to 8 hours. Now, guess what? Yours truly, sleeping 7 to 8 hours is tough. It's really tough, okay? Why? Because for a very long time, I put it up in my head that I can survive on 4 or 5. But guess what? The longer you continue to survive on less sleep, the less effective you are. The less effective you are at thinking and coming up with ideas. You become, somehow you're not at your best all the time. Why? You're not giving the mind and brain time to rejuvenate, okay? You must, at least, if you can't have the 5 hours, the 7 to 8 hours during the night, find time during the day and catch up, Hey, coach, guess what? I have kids, I have this. Yes, I know. And I keep telling people, you're not the first one, okay? And I say that with a lot of love and respect. Be deliberate, After you've done what you got to do, find some time to just take an hour, power nap, get some rest in, and then get to go. And then the final bit on this rest is you must get at least 2 to 4 weeks out, okay? Out of work, out of everything, okay? Whether it is vacation or whatever. I've started a club recently with most of my clients that I coach. It is called taking a walk across the world. You just get up, you grab the minimal stuff that you need, you get your passport and you take a walk, okay? Go somewhere where you totally unplug. There's no phone, nothing, okay? Why? It's important to rejuvenate. It's important to rejuvenate the spirit. It's important to do whatever it takes to rejuvenate yourself, because then you'll avoid the burnout. Most importantly, you will be much more useful to everybody else, okay? Now, this time that you take out of work is crucial, because then it gives you ability to come up with a fresh mind, but also motivation to come back and push again, And when should you do this? Every quarter, every half year, whatever it is, find time to do it, okay? Next, you must focus on one thing at a time. last week, Thursday, I think, yes, I have a potential client. He comes to me, and naturally, when clients want coaching, initially when they come to me, they think they're checking me out, but I'm also checking them out. Okay, so I tell them, tell me about what you do, what is your story, and this guy goes on and says, I'm doing this, I've started this, and I'm doing this, and I'm into this and this. I say, okay, which one of those do you really love to do, and you can execute greatly? And the guy says, you know what? I really don't believe in that. I said, really? I said, tell me more. He says, you know what? I want to make $1 billion or a million shillings. I want to make $1 million from all these things. I say, which one of those do you want to execute perfectly? He still insists, He says he doesn't believe in that stuff. Now, my job as a coach is to help him out to say, hey, you know what? You look at all the guys who are doing great, okay, out there in the world. They all started with one thing at a time. They started one thing, they mastered it, then they were able to diversify, okay? Do one thing at a time, focus on it. It's a project, okay? Get one project, execute. Go to the next one, execute. You'll find that you're much more progressive. You're getting things done quicker, better, okay? Why? When you're doing everything, we say, hey, you can become average at so many things, or you can become a master of one. When you learn the ability to focus and get things done, you will get a lot more done than people who are doing 100 things, okay? You want to avoid burnout, focus on one thing, execute like crazy, become obsessed with executing one thing at a time, and guess what? There's no room for burnout into your life. Next, you must say no to everything. Hello, coach. How can you say that? Hey, yes, I mean it. I mean it. Say no to everything that is not part of what you're working on now, that is not part of your vision, your purpose, your mission. Say no to everything that does not juice you. Okay? Why? Because when you're always saying yes to everything, you're tearing yourself apart, your willpower, your energy to get things done, because you're trying to say yes to everything and trying to please everybody, and you're not progressing on the things that are important. Say no to everything, okay? Until that time when it becomes inevitable that whatever you say no has created a situation where it is inevitable for you to want to make a difference there, then go ahead and affect it and do something about it. Other than that, just stick to one thing and execute like crazy. Say no to everything else. You'll be surprised how much more you will feel rejuvenated, you'll feel inspired, you will be moving at a faster rate because what? You're focused, you're doing what you have to do. And then, next, if you want to go far, you got to go with people. If you want to make a difference, you got to find a way to elicit help from other people. You must ask for help. Yes, even from the people you don't like, even from those relatives you don't want to talk to. Yes, if you're struggling, you need somebody to help you with the market, you need somebody to help you with the kids, you need somebody to help you, to do something, laundry, get some help, okay? And what? If you need to pay somebody to do it, get that person to do it. So that one, it can release you to do your good work, your, what you call proficient quality output, so that you can what? Be the best at doing certain things and get help everywhere else to avoid the burnout, okay? And then finally, contrary to everything I've said in terms of rest, you must find time to do some physical exercise. Something where you get outdoors and you just connect with nature, move, get some sweat going, get some adrenaline going, because when you do that, somehow it has an effect on how well you sleep or how well you rest, okay? So you must find a way to say, hey, you know what? I got to get out, even if it's a 5-10 minute brisk walk, or, it is a 5-10 minute, bike ride, or whatever it is. Find something to do which gets adrenaline going, but somehow it will get you to rest better, and in so doing, you will rejuvenate yourself and you'll feel much better. So, as usual, like we say every day, take this, share it with everybody, give us some feedback, let us know what you think, let us know what else we can do to continue to support you, and whatever you do this week, remember to live strong, live with passion, and know that you got the ability to live life on your own terms. Remember, we are in the process of getting your voice to change everything. We are now beginning to prepare. We're in the kitchen. We're cooking. It's going to be awesome. Watch out for the next videos. Watch out for the information, because when your voice changes everything, then life becomes much more enjoyable. Thank you, and see you next week. Bye-bye.